XB Sports here, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to um, preview week 5 of the college football. Just like I did in the last video, I'm going to pick. I'm going to tell you who I think will win, who I think will lose, and go over the spread. So let's get to it. So first we got Campbell and Wake Forest. There's no spread on it. I honestly think Wake Forest will wear them out. Even though Wake Forest is 0-2, Campbell's 0-3. I'm gonna take Wake Forest. They're gonna be 1-2 after this weekend. Friday, at 9 o'clock on Friday, you got Louisiana Tech and BYU. Louisiana Tech 2-0. BYU's 2-0. Spread is BYU by 24. I don't know. I think it's kind of high. I'll take BYU, but I think Louisiana Tech beats them in this point. I don't think BYU wins. I don't think they win more than 24. But I think BYU will win it in general. So, all right, 12 o'clock on Saturday, we got South Carolina and Florida. They got Florida winning by 17.5. Florida's 1-0. South Carolina's 0-1. South Carolina lost to Tennessee last week, 31-27, and Florida destroys Ole Miss by the final of 51-35, I believe it was. So, I'm gonna take Florida in this one. I do think they win more than 17, so I got Florida in this one. All right, TCU and Texas. They got Texas winning by 12. TCU they lost to Iowa State. That was a very good game. Texas was in that shootout with Texas Tech, 63-56, and overtime. But I'm going to take Texas. I think they do win more than 12. I think it'll be another shootout, obviously, because it's Big 12. TCU is the only team in the Big 12 that pretends to try to figure out defense. But I'm going to take Texas in this one. Then we got Missouri and Tennessee. They got Tennessee winning by 11. I don't know if they win by 11. I'm going to take Tennessee to win. I don't think they'll win, but I think Missouri beats them in the points, but I think Tennessee wins the game. All right, so we got NC State and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has looked amazing. They beat Louisville, Austin Peay, and there was another team that they beat. I can't think who that was, but they've won three, dominated pretty much. They got them winning by 14. I think they do win by 14. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. East Carolina and Georgia State. Georgia State winning by 1. East Carolina played UCF. They got destroyed. Georgia State played Lafayette. That's what it was. Lafayette. They lost in overtime. I'm going to take Georgia State. I think they do win by more than 1. And then we got Arkansas State and Coastal Carolina. That Arkansas State winning by 3. I think they do win more than 3. I'm going to take Arkansas State. I think they win more by 3 points. Baylor and West Virginia. They got Baylor winning by 3. I don't know. West Virginia beat Eastern Kentucky, which is nobody, and then they lost to, who did they lose to? I can't think of it right now, but Baylor's 1-0. I'm going to take Baylor in this one. I think they do beat West Virginia. West Virginia lost to Oklahoma State. That's who it was. Oklahoma State. They lost 27-13. We got UTSA and UAB. Who really gives a crap? They got UAB winning by 20. I don't know if they win by 20. I'll take UAB, though. North Alabama and Liberty. Who cares again? I'm going to take Liberty. Abilene Christian and Army. I'm going to take Army. Texas A&M and Alabama. Okay, this is going to be one. They got Alabama winning by 17. Texas A&M looked awful against Vanderbilt. I don't think they have a chance to even play with Alabama. I think Alabama dominates. I think they win more than 17. I got Alabama. North Carolina and Boston College. They got North Carolina winning by 14. I'm going to take North Carolina, and I think they win more than 14. Boston College, they're 2-0, but they almost lost to Texas State. So, I don't know. I got South Florida and Cincinnati. Cincinnati by 21. Is that too high? I don't know. I'm going to take Cincinnati. I don't think they win by 21. I'm going to keep it a little lower than 21, but I got Cincinnati winning. Oklahoma State and Kansas. They got Oklahoma State winning by 21. Will they? Yeah, they'll win more than 21. I got Oklahoma State. Memphis and SMU. I'm gonna take SMU in this one. They got Memphis winning by 2. I'm gonna take SMU winning. I think they'll beat Memphis. I don't know if that's my upset of the week. I don't know. We'll get to that here in a minute though. Texas Tech and Kansas State. Kansas State got off the impressive victory against Oklahoma. Texas Tech lost in that shootout. They had Kansas State winning by 2. I'm going to take Texas Tech. I think they can beat Kansas State. I also do. Charlotte, Florida Atlantic. They got Florida Atlantic winning by 6. I'm going to take Florida Atlantic. Virginia Tech at Duke. Tech winning by 11. I'm going to say they do win. They dominated last week with 23 players out. I think they dominate Duke. Ole Miss and Kentucky. Kentucky winning by 6. I don't know. I'm gonna take Ole Miss in that one. I think they win. Jacksonville State and Florida State. Who gives a crap? Florida State should wear them out, dominate them. Western Kentucky and Middle Tennessee. They got Western Kentucky winning by 7. I'm taking Western Kentucky. The games that I've watched Middle Tennessee, they looked awful. So Navy and Air Force. They got Navy winning by 7. I think they do. I think they bounce back again. I think they beat Air Force. I think they can. Georgia Southern, UL Monroe. Georgia Southern winning by 20. I'm gonna take Georgia Southern. Who cares really? All right. Tulsa and UCF. They got UCF winning by 21. I'm gonna take UCF, and I think they do win by 21. So Arkansas and Mississippi State. Mississippi State was they got the biggest upset last week by beating LSU, the defending champs. They play Arkansas. They got Mississippi State winning by 17. I think they do win by 17. I got Mississippi State. Oklahoma and Iowa State. Oklahoma lost last week. They got them winning by 7. Iowa State lost. They beat TCU, but they lost to Louisiana Lafayette. So I'll take Oklahoma. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. LSU and Vanderbilt. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good game, actually. They got LSU winning by 21. Vanderbilt almost beat Texas A&M, and LSU lost. But I'm going to take LSU, but I don't think they win by 21. I got Vanderbilt in the points. Southern Mississippi and North Texas. They got North Texas winning by 1. Southern Miss ain't won a game. North Texas lost. They got dominated at SMU. And I don't know who they beat last week. Probably somebody like a high school team. Who knows? Who cares? But I think Southern Miss gets their first win. I think they beat North Texas. Rice and Marshall. Rice has not played a game. Oh, never mind. That's postponed. My bad. So the postponed. There's a couple games I want to talk about, but postponed games are Rice and Marshall, Troy and South Alabama. That's the only 2 this week. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to get to Virginia and Clemson. They got Clemson winning by 28. That's a lot, but it is Clemson. I think Clemson does win. I don't know if they win by 28, honestly. I honestly don't know. But I think Clemson will win. And then the big game everybody's talking about. It's bigger than Oklahoma and Iowa State. All right, so Auburn and Georgia. This is the game. I think this is the game of the week, to be honest with you. Georgia winning by 6. I looked the other day and they had them winning by 7. So, but I made a bet on this game. I got Auburn. This is my. I don't know if this is an upset, but I want. This is my upset right here. Upset of the week. Auburn beats Georgia. I got them winning by 7. I made a bet on that. I got Auburn. I'll pick Auburn. Obviously, I think they beat Georgia this week. So there's my picks. Who I think. There'll be some okay games I think this weekend. The one that stands out is obviously Auburn and Georgia. Memphis and SMU. I think that'll be an okay game. I think SMU beats Memphis. We only got to see Memphis once this year. That was Arkansas State. That was the very first weekend. North Carolina, I'm ready to see them play again. We've only got to see them play once. Texas A&M and Alabama. That might be an okay game. I don't know. Who else we got? Baylor and West Virginia. That might be okay. Excuse me. Pittsburgh, I think they dominate NC State, to be honest with you. Tennessee, Missouri, that might be an okay game. TCU, Texas, South Carolina, Florida. Florida's dominate, I believe. I also think BYU would dominate. I don't know how. BYU dominated Troy and Navy. So I don't know. And then Campbell, Wake Forest, that's going to be that kind of a game. So yeah, that's my picks. That's what I think will win. My upset of the week was Auburn beats Georgia. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think this will be a pretty good weekend. We're getting better and better as the week go. Let's see what we got at week 6 here. Week 6. I should have pretty good. If there's good games this week, there will be good games next. There's no game tonight. This is Thursday. It'll be up there Thursday. There's no Thursday game. There's a Wednesday game next week. Louisiana and App State. I bet that'll be a good game. Thursday, we got Tulane and Houston. I'm just going through. I'm not going to really pick. Friday, we got a game Friday. 2 ACC teams. Just to run down it. Oh, okay. On October 10th. That's my mama's birthday, man. Tennessee and Georgia. Okay. Let's see what other big games we got. Texas, Oklahoma, Virginia Tech, North Carolina. Bro, I'm pumped. I did not realize these games are going to be that good next week. I don't know if they'll be that good. There's two good teams collide. Know what I'm saying? See what else we got through here. Alabama and Ole Miss. Florida State, Notre Dame. Man, I hate both teams, so I don't care what. Miami, Clemson. Oh. Man, speaking of Miami, they got the bye week. I don't remember saying nothing about them. Miami and Clemson. Oh, wow. October 10th, baby. Okay. At 9 o'clock, we got... Okay. Alright, so we got Miami and Clemson. I'm pumped now. Alright. We'll see how good Miami really is. I guess we'll see how good... See, Miami has dominated the last... They're 3-0. They've dominated 3 games. I know they played UAB, Louisville, and Florida State. But look at the scores of those games. I know UAB, they only scored 31. They put up 47. They went to Louisville and put up 47 points, and then they put up 52 on Florida State. So I don't know. But that's my... we're getting too far ahead of ourselves here. I'm talking about week 6. But that was my week 5 preview, or predictions, and I previewed, and I got my upset of the week. So tell me what you think. Watch the video, like, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And always remember, I'm usually right most of the time. I try to pick the best of my ability on these games right here. I'm not always right, but most of the time, some of these games are common sense. You take a look at them, you say, Campbell, they're going to lose to Wake Forest. God forbid if Campbell beats Wake Forest, it was my bad. If you bet, please don't go out here and make bets off of my picks. Don't do that because, sometimes I'm right, but don't go make $100 bet on, let's say, for example, I don't know, let's see. Who did I pick? I'm just going to run it. We'll take the Georgia and Auburn game, for example. Don't go out here and bet $100 that Auburn's going to win by 14 points. I made a $10 bet with my friend the other day. I got Auburn winning by 7 or less. It was just $10, but don't go out here and bet like $100 on that game just because I picked Auburn to win. Don't do that. Don't. Just got me thinking about that now. Don't do that. And remember, it's a spoiler, not an alert. Peace.